Welcome back to Stretford Paddock. It's been a rough start to 2023 for the lads as they've slipped down the league, but despite the results, the coaches are pretty happy with how the lads are performing. A big disappointment last week against Haddock needs to be put behind us as we've got top of the league, high-flying Upton. They beat us at their place earlier in the season, but the lads think they can go toe-to-toe with the best in the league and maybe even beat them. Can they do it? Let's find out. Let me introduce you to Richie. This is Richard Agi. Richie's been a Paddock player since the beginning, and I mean right at the beginning. Richie was one of the lads that came to the very first trial that was held at the Power League all the way back in 2020. Richie's played mostly for the reserves in Paddock, but he's also played games in the development team too. His hard work in training and his attitude has seen Steve promote him to the first team, where he's currently starting regularly and performing. Attitude is what the gaffer tells me is Richie's biggest attribute. Richie travels from Leeds for every training session and every match day. Now that is some commitment. That's a man that's dedicated to play for the club.
I travel from Leeds. Usually I drive or sometimes take the train, but I've been here since day one and been doing that since day one. So yeah, all the way back in Charles 3 years ago was there, and I've been here ever since. Stretford Paddock's actually a very good club. I think, with the training that Steve puts on and the results that we get, people coming and then moving on to bigger and better things, you can see why people are always wanting to come and play for Stretford Paddock. But I've played for the first team, devs and reserves. So I've played throughout, just not offered under 21s. Most of the time it's been fullback, yeah. I've played further up front for Revs. I played winger or striker for the Revs. Did pretty decent there as well. Scored, I think, 5 goals in 7 matches, so not too bad. But yeah, pretty much usually a fullback. Even the first time I started the job, I know a few people that live in Manchester anyway, so sometimes I'm always in and around Manchester anyway, so it's not too bad all the time. But yeah, it feels good to be back with the first team. I've always wanted to be part of the first team, so I just want to keep it going. I keep working at it, and obviously my position, we've got very good players. We've got Mikey, Omar can play fullback as well. Those are very good players, so it's more just getting yourself ready, hyping yourself up for the game, and making sure you eat well, do any particular stretches you've got to make sure your body's fit, and just go into the game prepared to do the best in your position. That's how I really try to prepare and try to understand what the manager wants from me as well, and how I can benefit the team.
Right, so last time we played Upton, we played away at their ground. They're a very good team. I think we played some good football, but they just caught us out. We got let some sloppy goals in. I think if we had the squad that we have today, it could have been a different story. They just caught us on the break at the end and just finished the game off. So that was that. In terms of training-wise and preparation, disappointed with the result last week, but not the performance. If we can take that performance into today and not concede the first 2 goals that we did, we've got well within a shout. I think we've shown across the season that if we're on it, we can beat anyone in this division, so it's just a case of how well we're up for it. Smile and wave, boys.
Hey?
Smile and wave.
Use your left foot today though, yeah? Huh?
The general vibe is actually pretty good. We're confident because of our last performance, even though it was a loss, but we played very well. So we're going to use that confidence to bounce into this game and hopefully do well in this game as well.
So starting 11, Martin, Richie, Oatsy, Tommy, Mikey, Zach, Omar, Nosa, Joa, Ryan, Ronaldo. Unchanged 11. Whoever unchanged performance. Bad mistakes. Bench is Will, Nasser, Dean. Oh, by the way, Dean, do you know the lyrics to Sweet Caroline? No. You'll be singing it in about 8 minutes, so have a quick look on your phone to get the lyrics. And we're doing that before we go out for a warm-up.
Right, Dean, lad.
Come on, do you know? And Paolo. So that's the 11. Set pieces is the same as last week. If anyone needs a look, come here or come and talk to us. But in a nutshell, Joe on the B, We got the cluster of Tommy, Omar, Oatsy and Ryan. Zach on the edge, Nosa on the edge of the D, Richie and Ronaldo deep. Any questions on that? Defensively, exactly the same as well. So Joe and Oatsy on the front post, Tommy in the centre, Omar back stick, Mikey on the short, and then the cluster, Richie, Ryan, Zach, Ronaldo, Nosa staying forward. Any questions on that sense? I'm hoping that you all have got a real grip of how I want us to play at the moment. I'm happy with the line speed at the back, a little bit more talk in that. I'm happy with, certainly happy with how we patrolled the ball and controlled possession last week. I saw the patterns that we've worked on in training. It was fucking good to see. There was off the ball movement, that can always go up a notch. The big thing to focus on today isn't what's in here. And it was something I touched on in training a little bit when Omar fucking spat his dummy out. And what is it? Call it. Last week, right? Last week I think the referee had a bigger influence on the game than he should have done. Yeah? They give an offside. We claim for it a little bit, but not much. They go and score from it. It was a stupid mistake. But they go and score from a free kick that they shouldn't have had. Yeah? And there was so many times in that game, the opposition was onto him. They was onto him for tiny little shoves, little clips. That not even a foul. We ended up getting the first yellow card last week. As we saw the last time we played Haydock, it's probably the best example of it. I shouted for an offside, screamed for it. The guy was in his own half and should give it, right? You will get what you call for. And that's what I was trying to emphasise with you at training. I'm not giving it unless you all call for it. Because that's how you get into the habit of making referees do what the fuck you lot want. We've got to start hard. Yeah, exactly the same. You've got to get the first goal and then you've got to fucking tighten the screw. You're the best footballing team in this league. But no one knows it because you've not fucking proved it. Today is when you prove it. Yeah? On your feet, lads. No security music up, please. Dean in the middle.
Go on. I need hands. For the tempo, I don't really. Huh? Don't get the tempo. I need hands. Don't get the
Not many Spotify. Apple Music show.
By the way, boys, if we win tonight, it's about 4 or 5 grand's worth of rum in my studio that needs drinking. Everyone's there.
Where it began. I can't begin to know it. But I know it's and spring became summer. What else? What else? What else?
Paddock are playing Upton, who are clear at the top of the league. Upton have scored 76 goals in just 18 matches and are a certainty to win the league this season.
Question of the day. What's your favourite Haribo? People are saying cherries. Me and my good friend Ryan, we're saying red crocodile.
Red crocodiles. Yeah, definitely.
Get a close up so they know the options.
Show them.
They know.
This is the best.
Red crocodile. If you're eating cherries,
That's purple.
that's just purple.
Well, same shit, bro. Purple,
Same
red.
purple, red, same
No,
shit.
there's the red. What?
You're taking cherries.
Cherry
Yeah.
gang.
Not
Go on.
from it.
Nah, cherries are shit.
Red.
Cherries are shit, bro. Cherries are shit. Crocodile. Cause you need to have the white underneath as well, bro. You can't just have all jelly.
You're deep in it.
Of course I'm deep in it, bro. I'm a connoisseur out here, man.
But here's today's lineup. In net, we've got Martin, had a rough start to life at Paddock. He came with some niggling injuries. Let's hope he's over that now. Back four is Richie, Mikey, Oatsy and Tommy. Midfield three is Zach, Omar and Nosa. And up top, we've got Ronaldo, Joao and Ryan. Okay, we're about to get started. Stretford Paddock versus Upton. The ref puts his hands in the air. He's about to blow the whistle so the game can get underway. Nippy day. Let's see if we can see some nippy goals today. Upton on the ball and they knock it long straight away into the Paddock's half. But Mikey gets his little head to it. Upton pick up the pieces. And it's all about settling down in the early parts of the game, setting your stall out. Big game is today for Paddock. Big game, plays it in field to Nosa. He can't control it. And Upton pick up the pieces again. They play it long, they play it behind Mikey. And that's a ball forward, but that should be quite easy for Martin to collect. Nice and easy first job of the day. So the ball plays it in field. Stretford Paddock trying to keep it nice and calm. It's Ronaldo, rolls his foot across the top of the ball, lovely play. Drives into the final third, goes left, goes wide to Joao. What can he do? The ball comes out. And Upton managed to clear the lines. But Stretford Paddock trying to keep the pressure piling on. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on there? Oh, it looks like, oh my lord, it looks like the ref has sin-binned Omar. That's going to be a big loss for the lads until he gets back on. What's he said now to get himself in the referee's book? Oh, that's poor.
Win the argument with a referee.
That's so stupid.
Start the clock. You're not going to win an argument with him. I'm on your fucking
I'm
side.
not fucking talking to him.
I'm the fucking stand, right?
Ball comes across. Corner to Upton. Down. Oh, and Martin gets a strong hand to that. He needed to as well. Look at this again. Lovely floated ball. Martin gets his feet moving. Can see it coming. Gets down nice and early. And those wrists are strong. And it goes out for another corner for Upton. Mikey on the ball, looking for someone to pass to. He goes long this time. He's got willing runners. And Giles on the ball. And he goes into the box. He takes it onto his right foot. Oh, and that's a good save from the Upton keeper. And Giles disappointed with himself there. But the ball's still in play. Mikey still driving forward. Is that a foul? Referee says no. Upton play on with the ball. And they knock it long. It's end to end. Can he get in behind? But again, Martin's off his line nice and early.
It's not a yellow card you receive, you got a sin bin.
It's a sin bin. I don't think it counts. Right, so. No. What we want to do is go and fucking score loads of fucking goals.
Upton on the ball, far left of the field. 17 minutes gone on the clock. Level game, the plate behind Stretford Paddock's defence. Is he in? But good clearance, good touch there from the Stretford Paddock defender comes out. Stretford Paddock trying to turn defence into attack pretty quickly. They've got Nosa on the ball. He plays it forward to Ronaldo, going back towards his own goal right about now. He doesn't want to lose it here. He turns on the ball. Middle of the pack, has he still got it? Yes, he has. And he's driving across the halfway line. Good feet. Looking up, lovely step over, goes past the play with ease. And another one. How many plays is he going to go past? Well, on the left side, he's got Joao. Picks up the pieces again, ups the pace. Sizes up the defender. Ronaldo wants it back. No, but he goes across the field. And it's Ryan on the ball. Takes it, gets a shot. Oh, he should be scoring there. He should be hitting the target and he's disappointed.
Is that the first foul?
Right.
Ref, how long's he got?
2.
Ref! Right, come on!
Let's go, Omar. Let's fucking have him.
Ryan! Keep going, mate!
Upton on the ball and play the ball down the line. Mikey nice and close. Zach getting his foot in as well. Upton still have the ball, driving forward. Is that a free kick? The referee says no. Play on. The ball gets played in behind the Stretford Paddock defence. The one offside. But play goes on. Upton Park trying to slow it down. Stretford Paddock regrouping. Is he going to whip it across? No, he's not. He's going to skip by the player. He's going to get a shot. And Martin sees that. He sees it wide. Good effort from Upton.
Yes! Climb!
No,
Climb!
Split nose.
23 minutes gone on the clock, 0-0. Not many efforts on target. Upton winning the ball high. Stretford Paddock going to have to be very careful there. But they've got the shape, everyone's back. Goes onto the left-hand side. Upton, can he whip it across? He whips it across, it goes across the face, and goal! And Mikey's there, good defending. Absolutely fantastic defending. Gets a pat on the back from Martin for his job as well. Well done. Thrown to Stretford Paddock. Ball comes into the area. Is it in? Oh, and it's just wide. And Ryan couldn't get a toe on that, but that's a good throw-in and good effort from Stretford Paddock. Let's have a look at that again. Big, strong hands right into the mixer. You get your head to it, don't you? But it doesn't. It goes to the back post, and Ryan's just inches away. Almost a goal there for Stretford Paddock.
Tommy, that's the one! Lucky lads!
Upton on the ball, near side. Good feet, cuts inside. And that's a lovely through ball in behind. And Martin comes out. He goes round the keeper. It's got to be a goal. Oh, it's not. He goes past the post. What's he playing at? It's got to hit the back of the net. Martin must have done just enough to put it back. But let's have a look. That's a delightful ball, you know. That's a wonderful through ball. Lovely first touch from the Upton striker. Goes past Martin. He's on the floor. Wide open net. How's he missed that? That is shocking. That is absolutely shocking miss.
Hey, finish, lad!
Torres 2007.
Yeah. Hey, if that's what they got in the bag, we're still on it!
Still fucking off the ball run, man. Didn't fucking pick it up.
Hey!
We got away with that big time. He should have fucking buried that.
Upton on the ball. Still trying to get forward. Still trying to get a goal here. But is it in? Oh, it's off the bar. That's a good effort. It's still alive. Is it still in play? Yes, it is still in play. Stretford Paddock living right on the edge here. Mikey's trying to hold him in the corner. Still in play. The referee said no, it's not gone out. And Stretford Paddock can finally clear the lines. Try and find Ryan, big and strong, and that's a throw in now to Stretford Paddock. Look at that again. Cuts inside into his left foot. Lovely strike. Martin, no chance. No man's land. Hits the bar and drops out. Goal kick to Upton. 45 minutes, almost half time. Nobody wants to concede and the referee blows the whistle. First half done and dusted. Half time, we've got Ashley Williams giving the half-time team talk to the lads. He's asking them to be a bit more loud with each other because they're being too quiet with each other. It's very important, instructions-wise and communication on a football pitch. And to be honest with you, the lads would do well listening to somebody of his experience.
The blonde 7 on the right-hand side, he's a fucking handful. So I'm going to move Omar to left back. Going to move, where's Mikey? I'm going to push Mikey over to right back for Richie. Dino's going to come on for running. And we're going to try going back to how we normally rock it in the final third a little bit, yeah? And I think just that little change in quality will make the big difference to us. There's only 2 players that they've got to really do anything. They're a fucking long ball team. I'm actually disappointed in them. But they're obviously pretty good at those basics. And we're yet to really get a proper concrete chance that we should have finished. So we've got to keep pushing for those chances. And I think we can fucking do them. Everyone know who Ash is? Take it away, mate.
That was my first time watching you, and I thought you started off the half fucking good, but then towards the end, I can only fucking hear them, and they're up for it, and they're putting you under pressure. Do you know what I mean? It's like fucking stick with it. I know we had a few fucking half chances at the start of the game and everything, didn't go in. Who gives a fuck? And they finished the half stronger. Don't get frustrated. So, like, suck them in, play your football because you're a footballing team, but then the fucking big man has got him on toast when you got to slip him in there. So you beat one man and then fucking slip him in and just keep doing it. But don't get frustrated, and also don't let. I feel like it hurts me to say, but I feel like as the half went on, they was getting louder, they were getting fucking more chirpier. Have a fucking tear up with them. Do you know what I mean? Don't fucking stop doing it. My centre halves don't. All they're gonna do is, you're right. It's just they want to get in behind you. If they don't get in behind you, lock up the 7 and the 9. Take your chance. Don't get frustrated if it doesn't come, and fucking go and win the game. But don't fucking go quiet. Do you know what I mean? Because I felt like we went quiet last 10-15 minutes. They're fucking shit scared of you, big man. So fucking feed him. Do you know what I mean? Beat a man and then put him in. That's what we need, and then get up and support him. But don't fucking go quiet, man. Telling you, because they're not fucking. Are they tough?
Yeah.
By a
fuck
lot.
are you taking the
By a
fucking
fucking
piss?
lot.
We fucking hammered them for 25 minutes. Don't fucking stop. Do you know what I mean? Just because they're having a little fucking go. Fucking have a tear up with them and go and get the fucking win. Because you should be in the lead. I know they've hit the bar on that, but that's because they've fucking come into it. But in the first 20 minutes, you fucking should have had 2 or 3 goals. Come out firing and fucking they'll expect it. Because I think they're shitting themselves. But you lot let them kind of come back into it a little bit. You give them half a chance and then they took it. Don't let it fucking happen.
Any questions? On your feet. Listen, set the fucking tone. It's Paddock ball all fucking day long. It's a clean sheet. You saved us with that one. You made him go so wide he fucked it, right? You got out of jail in a big fucking way with that one. Keep playing through, yeah? Let's find KO, find Zach, and Omar, you can pinch in a little bit on that side. We've been having too many gaps when we're playing out, and that's the only fucking time they're getting the ball off us, is when we fuck it in our third. Play out, get it into the final third. Like Ash says, let's feed Ryan because we're going to fucking open these up. The first shot is ours. Let's fucking go, lads.
Deal with the 7 and 9, man. Fucking start fast.
Well, it's half time. Steve's made a couple of changes. Ronaldo and Richie have come off. Omar's gone to left back to deal with the winger. Mikey's switched to right back, and Coyote and new signing Dean have come on. So let's see if they can make a difference. Second half about to get underway, 0-0. Hopefully we'll get some goals for Paddock in the second half. The referee's just making sure Paddock have got 11 men on the pitch. And Upton have got 11 men on the pitch doing his numbers, maths. But yeah, we're waiting for kick-off now. As I said, Stretford Paddock have made some changes. Let's see if hopefully they'll make a difference and Paddock will come out victorious in the second half. Referee checking with the goalkeepers. Everything's okay. He's going to blow his whistle. And the whistle blows and the second half gets underway. And Stretford Paddock don't kick it long straight away. They keep it on the floor. Different tactic maybe. But now they go long. They're going right over the back. Oh, and Stretford Paddock are in very early in the second half. Can he flash it across the face of goal? But nobody was there. Nobody was quick enough to keep up with play. As the ball came across the face of the goal, it was a lovely, lovely run and lovely ball. On the front foot straight away. Paddock. Ball gets played into Ryan. What's he going to do? Plays it out to the left-hand side. Jow again. Approaching the left-hand side of the penalty area. Cuts in on his right foot. Tries to get a shot off, but Upton pick up the pieces. And they look forward. Stretford Paddock trying to make the tackle. Oh, and that's lovely strength. And that's Omar driving down the left-hand side. Gets his head up. Wants to take on the defender. Looks for a pass. Finds Nosa. He can't control it. Comes out to Zach. Can he get a shot off? He does so, and that's just over the bar. That's good anticipation from Omar at left back. Upton play the ball around at the back. Stretford Paddock have settled down well into the second half. Very important you don't concede early. But Upton trying to keep it neat, and it looks like they're in here. Mike is going to have to do a job here. Gets his foot in, and Martin gets his hand to that. And the ball goes out for a corner. That's a good save. Ball's up in the air. Ryan's battling hard. Ball goes over the top, but the ball's just bouncing up and down there. Dean tried to do his best to control it, but couldn't do. Upton are knocking it long once again over the back of Omar. And it looks like Upton are going to score a goal. And there's Martin again. Nice, and he's a good positioning from the goalkeeper. Rolls it out nice and early. So Upton trying to pile on a bit of the pressure. They've had a couple strikes and goals in the second half. 68 minutes gone on the clock. Can they have another strike, number 7? And that's just over the bar. Stretford Paddock are going to have to get a grip of these shots that are raining in on their goals. And you can see why Upton have scored a lot of goals this season. They're trying to win the ball high up and push forward very early. And Stretford Paddock, these seem to believe in themselves a bit open at the moment. Upton comes down the left-hand side at the moment. There's a left back overlapping. Mikey can see him though. The ball comes across into the area. Stretford Paddock slow to close down. It goes out to the right-hand side. Another cross comes in, and he's got space in there. Is it in the bar? Oh, and Martin's wrapped himself up in the onion bag, but it goes over the bar. And what's the ref giving a goal kick there? 78 minutes on the clock, still no breakthrough. Upton have had the better chances, but Paddock is still dangerous. Trying to play the ball forward, left-hand side of the penalty area. Whips it across goal. Oh, and it goes behind. It goes behind Dean. He tries to retrieve it. He retrieves it. Lovely spin on the ball. Good skill, strength in the corner. Oh, my God, what am I watching? Lovely skill. Plays it across goal. It gets cleared by Upton. Stretford Paddock pushing hard. They know there's limited time on the clock to get a goal. No, sir. Keeps his feet. Dean's offside. Has to leave it. The ball comes across. It's a goal here. Oh, he comes off the bar. How's he missed that? But the ball's still in play. Oh, my gosh. What am I watching? And the ball. Oh, my God. How's he missed that chance? Let's have a look at that again, because that's absolutely unbelievable. The ball goes out to the right-hand side. He comes across the face of goal. It's easier to miss.
It's fucking this close and it's coming.
Why is he not in the middle one?
What a chance for Stretford Paddock to go 1-0 up. 82 minutes. The ball comes into the box. Upton pushing, lovely ball. Good turn. Can he strike? And there's Martin again. How many saves has Martin made today? Flipping hell. Man of the match so far for me is Martin. But Stretford Paddock, last minute of the game, trying to put it into the mixer. Can they get anything on it? Is the referee going to blow? Oh, when the referee blows. And it's 0-0. Good game of football, but no goals to cheer about. Well, the points are shared. I thought it was a good game primarily. I thought Paddock did well in parts. Need to improve in different parts of the game, especially on transitions, because I thought Upton got in there a bit too easy. But I guess improvements and lots of training and guidance under Steve and Ashley, that will definitely improve. But listen, Upton celebrated at the whistle, celebrated in the changing room, because they thought they'd done a good job coming to Paddock and getting a point for them. Do you know what I mean? They stayed top of the league. But that does leave Paddock with a big job on our hands to get into the promotion places. Next week, we've got Bullington. The team currently sitting 3rd spot, but that would be a good place to go and get 3 points, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? But my man of the match was Martin. Absolutely fantastic goalkeeping from Martin today. Saved the lads all afternoon, do you know what I mean? And kept a clean sheet. But people, let us know in the comments below who you think was today's man of the match. The team's gutted with a point, but I think they'll take a lot away from that, do you know what I mean? But listen, people, we'll be back next week after Bullington. See you there.
Alan, have you seen the Arsenal game?
What's the score?
It's currently 2-1. You can check it on the One Football app. Look.
Oh. No party tonight. But, you know, be proud of that performance.
Party next week if we win.
I'll think about it.
No, no thinking about it. Got to happen.
I will think about it. See how the performance goes. But like, you know, we've got however many games we've got left. The target is win them all. That's it. Every Saturday I want to win. I don't give a fuck who we're playing. You've just gone toe to toe with them in our league. I don't fucking sweat a single fucking 11 lads that this league can put together. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm not going on.
Fuck boys then. Fuck off. Yeah, get tunes on if you want that. Feels like a loss. I can't fault the effort from the lads. I thought the effort was there. Maybe a little bit more quality in the final third. We had the chances, but I think Upton did as well. I think a draw's probably a fair result. I think probably our best player was Martin, goalkeeper. I think it was good to see what he's actually really capable of. He's been playing with an injury in the first few times he's played for us, so if that's what he's going to show for us every week, he could easily make that his place. But yeah, I'm gutted because last few weeks we've had some excellent performances from the lads, but we're not picking the points up. Upton are by far and away the best team in the league, like by a long stretch, and I think we've just shown there's not a lot between us. No, I think Ryan was going wide. He's a little bit frustrated. I think give Upton the due. They scored a lot of goals this season, but what's good about them is they're a good defensive unit, and I think that forced Ryan to go looking for it a little bit. We maybe could have been a little bit closer to him. Maybe could have got off him a little bit better than we were doing. Maybe he could then look to set and spin in behind. The final third quality was lacking a little bit from us today, but I was happy with everything else. The defensive shape was good. Playing out in the first half was excellent. It wasn't quite as good in the second half, but it was a really good game of football, good advert for the league, I would say.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50+1, we can go better than that. 100+ none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.